All right, so Crawford wins by knockout, 12 round knockout, which says a lot. Says a lot. That's two knockouts, so two fight stoppers. I guess you can say stoppages at 147. He stopped Horn in the ninth. I think it was the ninth. They called the fight. Um, he knocked out Jose in the 12th. I don't agree with Timothy Bradley saying he didn't throw the punch the whole night. He threw that uppercut a couple times. He just missed it, and he threw it from distance a few times. He just missed it. He just said that he didn't throw it for a while. I think he threw it in the first half of the fight, and he didn't throw it again until the fuck what, a minute left, 30 seconds, somewhere in a minute to the 30 seconds left in the last round, 12th round. So I mean, it goes down as a KO on this record. Um, Benavidez was there. Um, it was it was interesting to watch Bud take his shots. Bud never seemed to be hurting there. Um, and we forget a lot that Bud has been in there with some good comp. He been in there with I think his toughest fight, which probably the first fight that I seen him fight was damn, what's my man's name? Little short dude, Yurokis Gamboa. He took some flush shots from Gamboa, and Gamboa is a banger. He was a banger at 140. What was that 135? I can't remember. But so he beat him handily. I seen the tide turning in that fight. But so him taking Benavidez punches was like wow, that was surprising to me. Not surprising. I won't say surprising. It was encouraging to see. It was encouraging to see that he never ran away from his punches. Um, and I like Bo. I like the. I don't know if people listen to it, but when Bo Mac was talking about telling him to throw two jabs because he was seeing what Benavidez was doing when he was throwing the second jab, and he told him you'll come in after that second jab because he would parry the first one, wouldn't see the second one coming, then you'd be able to get in, and that's how he was getting them body shots in the earlier rounds, which was very very smart of them because he Benavidez was freezing up. He was just really standing there waiting for a counter, waiting a counter punch, which 78 Sports had just said that I just listened to his. He pointed that out. And, but I don't. I guess his knee played a big part in the fact that he didn't move much. Uh, and you can't just sit there if you're just gonna shut up on him. All that shit, like some of the commentators were saying, all that just putting your hands up, saying, "Oh, you didn't hurt me, you didn't hurt me." That's not. That's what it's 12 rounds for. That's why the fight stops at some point. It's who accumulated the most damage. You accumulated the most damage. Like what you like what you mad at me for? It's a strike, nigga. That's interesting. Um, so yeah, it's a good fight, man. It was a good fight. Post fight, I don't like what he said too much. I don't. I wish he would have called out who we all want him to call out. Everybody wants about the most boxing fans want him to call out Earl because that's the only fight that we want to see. But I mean, I guess he's leaving it up to Bob. He's leaving it up to Bob because Bud's gonna get paid no matter what. No matter what happens, that's how his contract seems to be set up. He's gonna get paid no matter what. So, and Bob, so, Bob put a video out there, or there's a video out there of Bob stating that, "Hey, we'll fight whoever." You know what I mean? Y'all can come, we can cross promote and all that jazz. So it's like If nobody says nobody's name, like who's the punk? Let me not say punk. Who's scared of who? If nobody says nobody's name, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know if Earl's going to say his name if because Bud didn't say his unless he's going to say it at the post press conference, which I'm probably going to look at in a second. So I can put it up on my joints because it that's the only fight at 147 that seems like it can be made. I'm still that seems to be the only fight at 147 that can be made or that has the biggest potential to be made. And it's no point in waiting. Like I don't think anybody wants to wait because you lose the opportunity for like a trilogy or that looks dope as shit. You lose the opportunity for a trilogy or two or it's slim. Two fights is slim at that point because you waiting forever. Because I think Bud is in his 30s if I'm not mistaken. Ain't he 31? Did they say he's 31? So he's a little bit older than Earl if I'm not mistaken. I think Earl's like 28, 29. So we don't want to. If we're gonna get it cracking, I'd rather them get it cracking next year, early next year, and do what they got to do, man. Somebody got to give up the O, and we see that Bud looked good in there, man. Bud looked good. Bud was Bud was jabbing him, catching him with the body, hitting him in the body. You know what I'm saying? He looked good in there. And then ended it with the uppercut, which like I said he didn't throw that joint. He threw that joint. He didn't throw that joint from. I want to say he was. It was definitely early in the fight. Because he threw the uppercut. Bradley was wrong on that one. He threw the uppercut at least twice. But the one I remember was from far distance. It was and it didn't land. Each time he threw it, it didn't land because he was trying to catch him with it a couple times, but in exchanges, but it didn't happen. And he finally caught him and buckled down. But yeah, man, that's about it. Um, I don't know why he won't call him out. But what he said was, I mean, he'll fight anybody. You know what I'm saying? He wants to fight everybody. So I guess it's just like you gotta come over here, cause Turn's gonna get paid no matter what. Turn's gonna have fights, cause there's fights that they're gonna make that they can make with top ranked fighters. They can make certain fights, and they'll keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? If Earl, I guess he's saying they gotta leave it up to Earl. He's trying to leave it up to Earl if Earl wants to fight him. So who knows, man? Hopefully the fight gets made sooner than later. Um, that's about it, man. Hey, y'all have a good one. Ali Woso, West Side. West Side loves you.